What's up guys, it's Eric from Hurricane and welcome back to another pack opening video, and today we're going to be cracking open the 2018 Spring Collector's Chest. So fun fact, I've actually had this thing and like some tins just chilling at my house for a while. I've been meaning to do videos of them, opening them up on the channel, but I've just been traveling a lot for like League Cups on my weekends, and then just haven't been able to find time to get around to recording opening these things up. So happy to finally be able to bring these videos out to you and, crack this thing open and see what we can get. I'd be kind of annoyed if I just had a bunch of good ultra rares and stuff chilling in a box at my house this whole time and I didn't even know it. So let's take a look at this thing. This is, of course, like I said, one of the collector's chests, very similar to the other ones that have come out before. So it says you get 3 foil cards featuring new forms of Pokemon, so 5 packs and much more. So let's see, I believe it has the specifics over here. So let's see, we're going to get 3 promos featuring Dusk Form Lycanroc, Wings Necrozma, and Dusk Mane Necrozma. I believe these are the cards that were from Ultra Force over in Japan. I believe those are going to be where these cards are being pulled from. Get a coin, 2 sticker sheets, mini portfolio to store your favorite cards, a notepad and some pencils, and of course a code card to unlock these in the online game. So pretty cool stuff in here. Let's crack this thing open and see what we can manage to get out of here. This is actually my first chest I've actually opened. I've seen these things before, just never got around to opening them, but this one seemed kind of nice, especially since the promos are cards that we actually don't have yet, so seemed like good reason to pick this thing up. So let's see here. Okay, cool. So we can see our promos here. I'll pop this out just a second, give you guys a better look. Let's see. Well, let's just go ahead and do that before we move on to the rest of this thing. Alright, so let me see if I can successfully get these cards out of here. Okay, so we got Lycanroc out pretty decently. We got our code card. Okay, we got that. And one last one. Let's try to get this one out safely. Okay, cool. So let's show these things off. So here we have Wings Necrozma. I have to say, I really love the art on these Necrozma forms that we got here. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at what this guy does. Gulf Stream for a psychic energy. If you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, does 20 plus 20 more for every damage counter on this Pokemon. Then Sword of Dawn, 3 psychic energy to do 130. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. So not the best card in the world. Sword of Dawn could be good with the new Malamar coming out of Forbidden Light. We've done some videos on that already on the channel, so this could be a decent non-GX tech Pokemon potentially, though I'd argue there's probably still some better stuff out there, but definitely a very pretty card if nothing else. We have, of course, Dusk Mane Necrozma. Yet again, I think the art on this guy is absolutely stunning. Love the way this thing looks. First attack for a Metal Energy 60 to one of your opponent's GX or EXs, so 1 for 60, actually not too bad, especially on 130 HP basic. Then Rusty Claws, if your opponent has 1 prize card remaining, this attack does 100 plus 100 more. And so I think it's kind of interesting. I think the first attack on Dusk Mane Necrozma is better, and probably the second attack on Wings is a little better. So they could pop up at some point, but overall not the most competitive. And then we have this Lycanroc as well. So we have Lycanroc here. Nothing too special. Stone Edge, flip a coin, 90 plus 30, so not very good. I believe this is the Dusk form of Lycanroc's first appearance in the TCG. It is going to be in Forbidden Light as well with a different card, but I believe this was the first one that they've printed. So definitely some nice looking promos if nothing else. Let's see what else we have in this box. Ooh, we have an Evolutions pack. That's kind of gross. Kind of bummed they gave us those, but looks like we did get some other good ones as well. So I'm going to actually save the packs for the last because they're probably the most exciting part. Always fun opening up new packs. And so here we have some pencils, just featuring all of the Pokemon from the chest. Okay, let's see. We have, I guess this is the sticker sheet. Yeah, I can see the seams of all the stickers. Kind of cool. Let's see. Same thing for Lycanroc as well. Alright, then we have the notepad. I like the way that looks. Pretty nice looking. Same on all the pages, of course. And let's see, there should be just this mini portfolio. So we have yet yet again, like I said, one of these little mini portfolio things. They don't hold too many cards. I probably won't get much use out of this just because I have some bigger binders already, but still kind of nice. I could definitely see how maybe some kids might get a lot of value out of something like this. But anyways, let's move this stuff out the way and let's crack open these packs and see if there's anything cool that we could potentially get. So let's definitely start probably from the oldest sets and work our way up to the most recent sets, Ultra Prism. So Breakthrough is going to be the oldest pack here, but luckily it is still, or all the cards from the set are going to be legal for standard format at the time of filming. There's definitely some cool things we could also pull from this set as well. Floatstone is in the set, the Zor Arc from Breakthrough. I'm trying to think, there's a bunch of stuff, especially like non-EXs and non-GXs. I remember there being some pretty good cards. Let's see what we can grab here. So here we have ourselves a Skiddo, a Staryu, Paris, Duo, Ghastly, Pinsir, Starmie, Buddy Rescue. Not much of a good card anymore just because we have Rescue Stretcher, but back in the day before Rescue Stretcher, we had to use this thing if we wanted to get a Pokemon from our discard back into our hand. Ooh, actually this is pretty nice. We have a Reverse Mr. Mime, which is actually a kind of somewhat relevant card. Has that bench barrier ability, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks. So of course Buzzle GX, one of the most popular cards in the current competitive scene, does bench damage, and Mr. Mime could be good against preventing against that, especially after Forbidden Light comes out. I think that deck gets even better. So you know, definitely a solid card we could pull here. And just a rare Abomasnow, so not too special there, but we did get a pretty good reverse if I do say so myself. So next up we have our pack of evolutions. I think one of the least exciting sets that we've had get printed, but you know, we're still going to see if we can get some good stuff. There are some decent regular rares in the set, like the Starmie with Space Beacon. There's also the Electrode, so a couple things we could potentially get. Let's see. We have ourselves a Charmander, Diglett, Drowsy, Caterpie, Duo, Brock's Grit, Maintenance, Switch, Reverse Hollow Machop, and a rare Dugtrio. So unfortunately, nothing that good, even by evolution standards, kind of a bad pack. But can't be too upset. You know, if we're gonna pull any ultra rares or anything like that, we'd probably prefer to get them out of the Sun and Moon era. So at least we got those out of the way. So let's go on to Sun and Moon base set and see what we can get here. Now, of course, if you guys remember, the secret rare Ultra Ball is in Sun and Moon, so that would definitely be a pretty cool pull if we can manage to get our hands on one of those. But still some other decent cards in here, like Tauros GX, both of the Johto Evolution GXs, Decidueye as well. So let's see here. Pretty sure that's how the card trick goes. Alright, so here we have ourselves a Snubbull, Sandile, Pikipek, Carvanha, Togedemaru, Fighting Energy, Pelipper, Krokorok, Brionne, Reverse Hall Masquerain, and uh-oh guys, I think we might have something. Hey, we have ourselves a Laurentiis Gx. So not a GX that has been one of the more playable ones in recent memory, but actually has been a competitive card at different points in the game. You know, definitely I'm pretty happy with getting Laurentiis. Definitely one of the, I think, more decent GXs that came out of the set. And hey, it's our first GX pull of this chest, so pretty happy with that too. So let's sit Laurentiis back here and let it chill for the rest of the opening. So that's cool. We got one GX. Like I said, not probably the best one, but nevertheless it is better than some of the other ones in the set, like Incineroar or Primarina, so definitely happy with that. But you know what, if we can get GXs, I would definitely prefer them to be out of Ultra Prism. There's definitely some cool stuff we can get here, so let's move on. I think one of the big chase cards from the set, definitely Full Art Cynthia. That's always a card that I am down to pull in any quantities at all. So we could get that. There's also, of course, Dusk Mane Necrozma. Trying to think, Glaceon GX. There's also a lot of pretty decent non-ultra rare Pokemon we could pull as well. So let's see what we can manage to get our hands on. So here we have a Glameow, a Drifloon, Morlull, Cosmog, Execute, Lightning Energy, Cosmoem, Pokemon Fan Club, Gabite, Reverse Hollow Bunnyary, and a rare Drapion. Ugh, so out of all the decent non-ultra rare Pokemon, Drapion is not one of the better ones, but there's a lot of good ones. We just managed to get debatably one of the worst ones. So we kind of striked out there, guys. Sorry about that, but we still have one pack left. Hopefully our boy, you know, Dusk Mane Necrozma here can bring us some good luck and we can end this video on a high note. So let's see what we can get here. Alrighty, so here we have ourselves a Glameow, Snover, Hippopotas, Shinx, Dewpider, Dark Energy, a Lowendug Trio, Unit Energy, Prinplup, Reverse Hollow Lickitung, and last card of the entire opening, guys. What's it going to be? A Salazzle. So unfortunately, we struck out pretty hard in our Ultra Prism packs. Like, there's a ton of decent non-ultra rare Pokemon we could have pulled, like Garchomp or Empoleon, and you know, stuff like that. But we weren't able to, you know, get anything quite like that. But you know what, guys? Not the end of the world. We did get that Reverse Hollow Mr. Mime, like I mentioned earlier, and of course, probably the highlight of our pulls is going to be the Laurentiis Gx back from Sun Moon base set. But yes, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this collector's chest opening. Like I said, apologies for the lack of opening videos lately. Just been pretty busy, but we are going to be gearing up for Forbidden Light with a ton of box openings for that, so definitely stay tuned. But as usual, guys, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you can support this channel by becoming a patron over at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, where we're actually giving away a Forbidden Light booster box. Definitely go check that out. Or if you can pick up something from our online store at rarecandytcg.com, it would mean a lot. But with that, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you for the next one.